Hey guys, thanks for coming back. For those of you that are new, welcome. So the mosquitoes were coming to me from all the lands, so I have to make sure I do my readings inside for now. Anyway, yeah, for those of you that that are new, I am using Egyptian Cartouche cards. They contain symbols that our ancient brothers and sisters in Egypt recognized and most probably used on the daily in Egypt, if I haven't already clarified that. Depending on the symbol, there are small heiroglyphs on the corners of the cards to contain the potent energies of the cards. So without further ado, the reading for today is going to be for Virgo. So I'm going to channel Virgo. Okay, I got 7. That was a pretty long channeling, Virgo. I wonder why. I feel like a lot has been going on, maybe. Of course, that can be applied to everyone, but feels like you're making a decision about something that's going to affect, about a big decision. Like your head and your heart are conflicted about making this decision. Could be, don't know. That was 5, 6, now we've got 7. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to do the 5-point star spread facing you, Virgo. I'll explain what the spread means as we go along the reading. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Let me fix the card so that it's able to be seen. Okay. Alright, so I want to explain my totem. This is my water prayer bowl. I fill it up with water, and I usually, almost always, pray. So I really do hope or have faith that it will provide the energy. It will set the energy for the reading. So first off, in the nature of the problem, situation, or question, we have Osiris. So I know what I know about the cards, but I'm going to look at the book. The words are exactly the same, but yet every time I look at the book, there are different words that come out at me. So as soon as I saw Osiris, I had the calling for the book. So Osiris, think of it as like spirit dad in the Egyptian pantheon. Wisdom, justice, integrity, stability. So in reverse, for the situation or question, it has a message. Could be, well, the key words that I am seeing here is unreliability. Okay, so in this position represents someone who is adopting a limited or self-delusive spiritual attitude. Injustice, unreliability, and failure to meet responsibilities. Investment, securities, or prospective property purchases that don't necessarily go well. I'm not going to focus on the material aspect, but okay, so nature of the problem, situation, or question is this is like there is this battle going on with you, with yourself, and you're kind of questioning your environment. Like, I get the feeling that you're trying, I wouldn't even say trying, but that you are attempting to make sense of what is around you. But in this case, what I'm getting is that there like seems to be this nagging feeling that, you know, you might be missing something, interestingly enough. So the nature of the problem, situation, or question is like this, is like there's something that you're not certain about. So I'm going to leave it there. reason for asking. So Nephite is the sister of Osiris. Interestingly enough, she was the one that was pining for Osiris. And so the fact that it shows up in reason for asking is interesting, because so I'm getting two messages. One is that you are yearning for something, pining for something or someone, and you're just basically setting out your intent, you're putting your intentions out there. The second message is that there are certain things that are hidden, like you don't know, you're uncertain about something and you just want to know. Interestingly enough, as I just said, that you're uncertain about something, here it's affirming that there are things hidden that you do not know about. And so that is the reason for asking. You want to know more about the situation, and it seems that you are yearning or pining for something or someone. That's the reason for asking. And so here we have factors to be considered. Crook and flail is this is what we see when we see the pharaoh. When he's governing, what the pharaoh has in their hands is the crook and the flail, and each has their own symbolism in terms of the in terms of like the divine masculine and feminine. So in this case, the message that I'm getting in factors to be considered is, so okay, for a leader to be a leader, there needs to be balance within oneself. Here in this case, it seems to be like there is this questioning of your ego, or the ego of like the person in question. It could be. So there is this imbalance within like what one wants and what one does. And so in this case, in factors to be considered, there are going to be conflicts with other people around you. Well, not going to be, but it is possible, because it seems like egos are flaring up, and even your own. So in factors to be considered, there is this questioning of your ego and the egos of those around you. So it's like an inner contemplation that is coming with the message of just be careful with your reactions, and also dig deeper to understand your motives, because that's very important in this reading, it seems. So there we go. I'm going to do a review after the advice section. And so here in the advice or comment given, we have Set. And so Set was the original husband of Nephite, but she didn't necessarily yearn for him. She was yearning for Osiris. So Set is the god of war, of desert, and usually this means chaos, but in a sense, like meaning like uncertainty, or some things are out of your hands. In this case, what I'm getting is that this is something you did. I don't know what it is that you did, but this is chaos caused by the decisions of one. Okay, and I'm getting two messages from this. One was what I just said, that like the decisions that that you made did cause the chaos around you, and also karma. This is usually a message of self-inflicted karma, that for the decisions that you make, there will be the retribution, the natural retribution that will be coming soon. Okay, but beautifully, to end this, we have water for the solution or outcome. So let me just review. In the situation or question, there is uncertainty, there is unreliability, there is this not knowing of what's going to happen. about a situation, or this is almost like a relationship, to be honest. This feels like a relationship reading, but I'm just going to leave it open because it could be interpreted in many ways. So this is uncertainty in a situation or person. Your reason for asking is that you want to know more about the things you don't know about the situation or person. Also, it shows that you are really wanting or desiring something or someone. Here we have ego is the key word, and so your ego and the people's ego around you are going to be put to the test. It's a message of just being careful with your reactions and making sure that you also contemplate your motives. In the advice, it's telling you that some of the chaos that has happened was a result from your decisions, Virgo. And so with that, there is karma on the way. Again, this isn't a negative thing, but this is a part of journey. We live and we learn. And that's exactly the message that I'm getting here, beautifully here for water. I don't usually get water for the outcome, but the first message that I'm getting is that things are not settled. Things are not on solid rock, and that basically everything is still up for change. That's what I'm getting here, change. Because think about it, when a river runs through, it's nice. When a flood runs through, there is a certain chaos, but also it's a new beginning. So in this case, for the solution or outcome, it's just this message is urging you to really feel your emotions, to make sure that you get in touch with everything that you're feeling, understanding and identifying the root of your feelings in this situation or in this relationship. And make sure that it's not about analyzing, not at all. Definitely identifying is the first step, but it's not about analyzing your feelings, but feeling them genuinely, then understanding them. And so this is a beautiful message of the situation or relationship that you're in, is make sure that you get in touch with your feelings, because it seems like your feelings have been repressed for whatever reason. Like, you have been repressing your feelings, and so the next step forward in your life is to get in touch with that. I'm going to go look in the book because I don't usually have this in the outcome or solution, and I think it'd be really interesting to see what the book has to say. So let me just look it up. Emotions, fluidity, sympathy, how one reflects life. Okay. Yeah, water shows how we reflect life. Water is nothing if not changeful. So it is a good card to come up in a reading for anyone who feels stuck. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here, is that the solution or outcome, once you are able to understand the inclinations of these other symbols and cards, is that this is going to be a chapter in your life where you're going to be able to reflect and have the sympathy that you need to go forward. Okay, Virgo, that was fun. I'm really glad that turned out the way it did. I know that was probably some tough love that I had to give, but hey, I mean, don't shoot the messenger, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning into this reading. Virgo, I have faith that you will continue forward in your journey. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye.